Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island Season 5. Non-stop activity hints at Lagina brothers being on to something big. It looks like Rick and Marty Lagina could really be on to something big in The Curse of Oak Island Season 5, with non-stop activity taking place on the island in the past few days at levels not usually seen this late in the year. We told back in September how large amounts of equipment were seen arriving on the island before a huge operation got underway. Then the Season 5 trailer, which we exclusively revealed last month, showed Rick and Marty appearing to suggest they had found the original money pit area. It also showed a chest being opened, a mysterious key being examined, and a historic coin being found. However, with the team still on the island filming later episodes in the season, there could well be more big discoveries to come. Now local resident Karen Publicover, who owns the property just across the causeway on the mainland, has revealed how a large amount of activity was continuing to take place last week and over the weekend, with a lot more people on the island than there usually are at this time of year. Karen, who has lived next to the causeway for around 30 years, said on her Oak Island from the Other Side of the Causeway blog, "Lots of traffic every day until late in the evening every night. It amazes me how many people are on the island, especially this late in the year, and there is no sign of things slowing down anytime soon." She added on her Facebook page, along with pictures of a bulldozer being driven off the island. Another busy week on the island. Non-stop activity that doesn't show any signs of stopping. It was previously revealed by history that Season 5 of The Curse of Oak Island sees a pirate's chest and 3 keys for other chests surface during the season. The appearance of a key and chest shown in the trailer suggests those items may not have been found underground, but rather discovered elsewhere, as they appear to be in relatively good condition. However, the discovery of the original money pit, and being able to somehow confirm it, would be an enormous find for Rick, Marty, and the team. Its true location was lost long ago thanks to repeated digging on the island in the search for treasure over more than 2 centuries. Season 5 of The Curse of Oak Island begins with a sense of urgency and anticipation. The Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, have always been measured in their pursuit of the elusive treasure, rumored to be buried on the small, enigmatic island off the coast of Nova Scotia. But this time the energy is different. There's a growing tension, an almost palpable sense that something monumental is within reach. The words non-stop activity have been echoed around the island, and for good reason. Crews work tirelessly, machinery grinds day and night, and the brothers' determination has reached an all-time high. Could this be the season where the island finally surrenders its secrets? As the sun rises over the misty shores of Oak Island, it illuminates an expanding hub of activity. Cranes and excavators are stationed like sentinels, poised to tear into the earth. The air is thick with the hum of generators, the rumble of engines, and the low murmur of voices charged with a mixture of skepticism and hope. Rick, ever the historian and true believer, watches the ongoing work with quiet intensity. His eyes betray his excitement, a reflection of years of dedication, research, and, above all, faith in the mystery that has consumed him since he first read about it in Reader's Digest as a young boy. Marty, the more skeptical and practical of the two, is cautiously optimistic. He's seen enough disappointments over the seasons to keep his expectations in check, but even he can't ignore the signs. Their geological tests, historical documents, and relentless excavations have led them to the fabled money pit once again, but this time something feels different. The tunnel they've discovered, narrow and treacherous, suggests they are inching closer to where countless explorers before them have met their doom. Could it finally be the legendary vault that holds untold riches? The brothers have grown accustomed to false alarms, wooden beams that lead to nothing, ancient artifacts that spark excitement but fall short of delivering the treasure they seek. But this season, as they dig deeper, they start uncovering items that challenge the very narrative of the island's history. Strange metal fragments, unfamiliar engravings, and peculiar artifacts start to emerge. These aren't the usual 18th century relics they've encountered in the past. No, these seem older, much older. Theories begin to swirl around the camp, fueled by historians and theorists alike. Could these items predate the infamous 1795 discovery? Were they left by the Knights Templar, as some have long suspected? In the midst of the frenetic pace, archaeologist Dr. Miriam Amirault, with her sharp mind and calm demeanor, stands over a recent find, a shard of pottery that, when analyzed, is traced back to the Roman era. This discovery is stunning, opening up new lines of speculation. How could a Roman artifact find its way to a tiny, remote island in the North Atlantic? The team begins to question everything they thought they knew about Oak Island. Rick's mind races. What if they've been thinking too small all along? What if the treasure isn't just gold and jewels, but something far more ancient and powerful? As the days stretch into weeks, their progress becomes a race against time. Heavy rains and unpredictable weather threaten to halt their work, but the Lagunas won't be deterred. Not now, not when they can feel the endgame so tantalizingly close. Every discovery, no matter how small, is treated like a puzzle piece, each one adding more depth to the picture they're trying to assemble. But as they dig deeper, the dangers increase. The tunnels are unstable, the groundwater relentless. There's an ever-present fear that the island itself might collapse in on them, just as it has done to treasure hunters in the past. One night, under the cover of darkness, Rick walks the perimeter of the dig site. The island, silent and still, seems to hum with an energy of its own. The trees sway gently in the breeze, and the stars above reflect off the water in the swamp, the eerie body of water that has long been a subject of mystery and intrigue. Rick pauses and looks out across the horizon, feeling the weight of the generations that have come before him, those who have dedicated their lives, and in many cases lost them, to the pursuit of Oak Island's treasure. But unlike them, Rick believes that this time, history won't repeat itself. This time, they are on the verge of something groundbreaking. Marty, on the other hand, spends his nights poring over documents and blueprints, searching for any clue they might have overlooked. His engineering mind is always working, trying to find a way to outsmart the traps and obstacles that have plagued treasure hunters for centuries. He knows that time is running out, funding is finite, and every misstep brings them closer to the brink of giving up. But as they uncover more evidence, his doubts begin to erode, replaced by a growing belief that perhaps, just perhaps, they are on the right track. The relentless pace of the season continues, and as the brothers reach new depths, they uncover a cavern, a man-made chamber buried deep within the island. The air is heavy and thick, untouched by the outside world for centuries. Inside there are markings on the walls, strange symbols that none of them recognize, and at the center of the chamber, a stone slab. They gather around it, their breath held, the moment stretching out into eternity. Is this it? Is this what they've been searching for? The anticipation builds as they prepare to lift the slab, knowing that whatever lies beneath could change everything. Is it treasure? Or just another cruel trick of the island? The answer remains hidden beneath the stone, waiting for the moment to be revealed. But one thing is certain, the Lagina brothers are closer than they've ever been before.